So Miami will get the first possession. Pass to Bird. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Here's Curry. Sinks that one from the post.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Team foul. Penny Hardaway. First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Here's Carter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And the fast break finds the right guy. Carter goes all out to make sure they convert.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's Curry. Will it go? Got a piece of it. Pass to Buzelis. Poke loose. And the dunk by Embiid.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. The game is fully in their control.
Chicago making a switch here. Pass to Doherty. Fall with the rebound. It's been a quick start for Miami. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Defensive foul.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Second team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
That drive by Carter.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Now here's Doherty, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now, here's Cunningham. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Doherty.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Substitution on the court.
6 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And so it's Miami finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And the basket is good.
Quick fire on that shot. Melo with the catch-and-shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
Anthony taking his time here. Just 5 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his next level. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Craig, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is. I guess even he took this one of those once in a while.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, we talk a lot about the bully ball that Carmelo can play with, on display that time.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Chicago. Isaac outside. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Miami now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Anthony with the bucket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Yeah, still working on his jumper, but you can see Bamba has the touch to score from there.
Back to Anthony. To the middle. And Fall gets it to go. Fall's got his second bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pass to Bird. Here's Anthony driving to the basket. Off with the layup.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent three-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Let's see. You got a dead.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fellow? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Now, here's Isaac. Nowitzki for three. And Curry has it in the corner. From downtown, that one drops for his second bucket. Mark in 2 for 4.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his three ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier. Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Now we could feel that one all the way over here. The shot by Curry, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game plan.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Outside Curry. Isaac outside. With 2 seconds left. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Miami ahead. They lead by 12. And will return shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Chicago trails by 12. To the paint. Here's Bamba. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Curry with it. Bamba sets a screen. The shot by Curry, no good. Miami leading by 12. Hardaway goes in. That one drops for him. Hardaway has got the first points of the second half here for Miami. Doherty up top. Isaac down low. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Pass to Fall. Shoots over Doherty. Fall can't hit. Chicago trails by 12. Buzelis with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. Now, here's Bamba. Outside for Curry. Here's Buzelis. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Curry throws it down.
I mean, is there anything Steph Curry doesn't do?
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Fall.
Home team foul. Brad Gurley. First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Here's Hardaway. Embiid with it. And Carter now, top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway.
Penny Hardaway.
And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Vince Carter.
Hardaway has got 4 points this quarter. Curry with it. Hardaway picks him up.
Away team foul. Penny Hardaway. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Anthony.
Substitution on the court.
Inside. And stolen by Bull. Here's Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
At the line for the away.
And Embiid drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. It's stolen by Cunningham. Down low. Here's Embiid. Bull, he's open. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Curry deciding where to go with it. Curry crashes inside.
Steph with a great job there, just getting to the and-one opportunity. The timing of his shot and knowing when the defense is coming at him to draw contact.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Crafty move. Pass to Bull. Here's Duncan. Some solid defense from Dort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Curry with it. Now Anthony defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Anthony's shot is off. Chicago trails by 9. Anthony right side. And Anthony sends it back.
He works so hard on the defensive end. Anthony proving to be a difference maker.
Anthony no one around. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Anthony's got 6. George with the bounce pass. Cunningham outside. Bangs home the trifecta. And Miami leads by 10. It's Curry outside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Miami leads by 10. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Miami leading by 10. Embiid trying to break loose. Hardaway, no good. So it's Chicago now. And Bull pulls it down. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Miami. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander from past the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Chicago.
More often than not, Gilgeous-Alexander would pass on that shot, but he drains it this time.
Now here is Hardaway. And the dunk by Bull.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. To the inside. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Miami.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. To the middle. Embiid going all out.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Count the basket.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Back to Curry. Inside. Oh!
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Curry can't get it to go. Miami leading by 5. Here's Bird. Second chance effort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Buzelis.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Here's Bamba. That one's not going to go. Good D by Embiid. Here's Carter. Driving the lane. No good with the layup. And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Miami making a change here. Chicago trails by 7.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Isaac. And here is Hardaway. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Yes!
And it's the sequences like this that really give you pause and appreciate how special this young talent is. I mean, he's calm, has a great attitude in those huge moments, and how about that, knocking down big shots.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Chicago making a switch here. .29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And an intentional foul right there. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Korver. To the paint. Embiid with the steal. It's stolen by Korver. Toward the outside. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Bird. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. Drills the three-pointer. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy. This crowd.
It's the Milwaukee Bucks, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Here's Lillard.
I got him.
Lopez a screen. The 3-ball. Lopez. It's good on the putback.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Bane looking around. Out left to the wing. Pass to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And that one's good. Morant. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, here's Bane. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Here's Morant. Great D that time from Portis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez a screen. The 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Outside Jackson. It's rebounded by Portis. On offense, here are the Bucks. Lillard left side. The tray. And the Bucks miss again. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway. The Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Giannis. Over onto the Kumbo. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Morant. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Lillard outside. The wide open look here for Lopez. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice range last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer. He's completely reshaped his game over time. becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. And here's Morant after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. Pass to Morant. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Morant's got 9 points.
Something that Morant continues to work on. When he's hitting from deep, he is basically unguardable.
And the basket by Lillard.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Pass to Lopez. To the left wing. From outside the arc. And another three for Milwaukee.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from Milwaukee.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Back to Clark. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And Kennard launches it from deep. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Jrue Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Prince. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Prince has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Porter looking it over. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Giannis slashing. And he converts the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Now here's Giannis. Smith with a wide open look. And another three for Milwaukee.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Kennard. Pippen with it. Now guarded by Porter. Back to Kennard. Prince grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 12. From deep, Trent. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Pippen with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Giannis throws it down hard.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball, but I don't think anybody likes, one, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then two, whining when fouls aren't called.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Outside, Porter. Giannis outside. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points for the quarter.
You can't give Giannis a good look from three. He's really improved that part of his game.
And he drives in. Here's Kennard. Rebound, Milwaukee. Prince outside. Tips it. And Porter putting it right back in. And the Bucks lead by 17.
Really good to see Porter Jr. crash the glass like that, using that athleticism to do some real damage on the board.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
The Bucks working the ball around. Prince's shot is good.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
Out to the wing. Here's Clark. Giannis grabs the miss. Milwaukee leading by 16. There's the triple. Taurean Prince, and that's good. Prince has got 8 points.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
Lopez outside, launches a three. That one, no good. Now Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Bucks lead by 14. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Lillard looking around. Here's Lopez. Lillard outside. Lets the three fly. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Bane, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Over in the corner, Portis. Over Jackson. Portis can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Lillard from outside. That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10. Now here's Morant for three. The rebound by the Bucks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Back to Portis. Fires for three. And another three for Milwaukee.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
And Ja Morant gets the three. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Pau play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. And Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. That's a 2 from Lillard. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Edey. It's Morant in the corner. From the arc. Morant with another miss. Bucks leading by 12. Well, granted, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Both teams changing it up here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Pass to Lopez. Kuzma outside. Outside on Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
And they recover it. Up top, Morant. 21 points in the game.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Right wing. Back to Lillard. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Fires it up. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pass to Edey. Now Bane. Puts up a deep three. Good on the triple. Baines got his first 3 points of the game. Milwaukee leading by 10. Lopez a screen. The wide open look here for Kuzma. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
Morant with a wide open look. And so it's Milwaukee. 13 points up at the end of the period. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Prince in the corner. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Clark outside. Over to the left wing. All sorts of time. That one a little long. And it's Milwaukee's ball. And it's Trent off the drive. Kicks it out to Prince. On the wing, Porter. Giannis, that's a two-pointer. The shot missing. Wells wide open. Off target from outside. Bucks leading by 13. Driving to the basket. Antetokounmpo, no good. Pippen outside. Clark with a wide open look. And another miss by Memphis. Here's Giannis. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
The Grizzlies call timeout. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Lillard left side. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lillard's got 9 points now in just the second half. Pass to Clark. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Wells grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 12. And a wide open look for Payne. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Memphis making a change here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Lopez outside. Hands it from downtown. And the Bucks lead by 13.
Part of Brook Lopez's value is his ability to space the floor, especially as a big guy.
On offense here, the Bucks. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now here's Morant for three. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks leading by 13.
Wells. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And the dunk by Lopez.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Lillard.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
To the middle. Lopez with the steal. Pass to Lillard. Lopez a screen. Puts up a deep three. Again the miss by Lillard. Fires the three. And Ja Morant good for the three. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
That free throw good from Lillard.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
And that one's good by Clark. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. And the Bucks miss again. No good. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think,
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Giddey. And that one's on target from the wing.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Durant for three. Buzelis grabs the board. And Williams punches it home.
Well, just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Here's Beal. Chicago with a rebound. About a minute played here so far in the first. Good chance here for Vucevic. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. And one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasize boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Tell you, if you give Josh Giddey a lane to the cup, look out. He knows how to finish.
Durant, no good. And here's Chicago. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Already such a terrific passer. Love seeing Josh Giddey share the wealth.
Knocks down the triple.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
Williams from long range. Pass to Booker. Puts up a three. That one falls. It's coming off Beal's feed.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Giddey. To the inside. Oh, Durant with a steal. Here we go. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
A little athletic ability on display by D-Book.
The kick out to Ball. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game. Driving in. Chicago with a rebound. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Fires in the triple. Ball's got 5.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
And stolen by Williams. Pass to Giddey. To the paint. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And the Suns pushing it up now. It's Beal on the wing. Richards with it. Giddey defends. Richards' shot is off.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
The Bulls trail by 3. Outside, Williams. From the arc. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. The shot by Dunn, no good. 1:19 left in the first quarter here. The 3 from Ball. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Allen with the drive. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. And so here is Chicago. trail by 1. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Back to Booker. And Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside O'Neal. Back to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
White drives in.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
At the line for the Bulls, Kobe White taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Chicago leading. Pass to Buzelis. Lets the 3 fly. And White hits from deep. White's got 7 points in the game.
Buzelis has tremendous court vision for his age and is willing to make the extra pass. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
22.
Chicago ahead. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Buzelis' shot is good.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
Suns trail by 7. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie.
Can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Beal. Yep, that one's good.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
And one of the game's best shooters, Doris, Grayson Allen, can really stretch the floor for you.
B.A., his presence on this particular roster is so significant because of what they can do around him. Yes, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter because he can flat beat you from distance, but you also can't foul him. He is consistent at the free throw line, and he's very capable off the bounce. Grayson Allen is a more well-rounded player than he's given credit for.
Down low. Pass to Smith. From downtown. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Here's Plumlee. Out to Beal. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into a bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, B.A.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
And both free throws good for Collins.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Beal, no good. Chicago leading by 6. Pass to Jones. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
To the left wing. Here's Plumlee. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Collins outside. The 3-ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Back to Dunn. Pass to Booker. And that time also a missed shot. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. White can't hit. Suns trail by 11. Out to Beal. Launches it. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Beal's got 8.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From 3, no problem.
Outside White. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Jones with the ball. Dunn in his pocket. Jones misses. And it's Phoenix's ball. Inside. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got his first bucket in this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
This guy is never afraid to take it to the rim. Sometimes that means up and over at Bradley Beal.
The 3, Smith sinks the tray. Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Suns. 7-point differential. Here's Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Jones grabs the board.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
The shot by Dunn, no good.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And Williams punches it home.
As a passer, Ball has great fundamentals. His timing and accuracy are right on the money. With a strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for 1.
And the free throw, no good. Chicago leading by 5. There's Ball with a 3. Jones grabs the board. .119 left to play in the first half of basketball. For 3, Durant. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a 3-point shot off.
Ball no good. Phoenix with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run to the paint. Dunn. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Goes up on the wing. Williams grabs the board.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass to Giddey. Ball outside. Vucevic in the post. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer. Great size, great touch.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Left side, Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Double clutches. Now here's Vucevic. From deep, Giddey hits a three-pointer. Giddey's got 7. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Chicago ahead, up by 3. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie.
Well, capitalizing on the interior, Kevin Durant is a handful if he's got position.
Over to the wing. Ball right side. 5 on the clock. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. He has 7.
A lot has been made about Lonzo's shooting motion. The bottom line, who cares what it looks like when the shots are going in?
Nice shot by Durant.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, B.A., about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently. Anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft. It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
And Durant with the big finish.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
It's Vucevic, high post. Offline from the high post.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistakes.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
The kick out to Williams. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Suns lead by 3. Beal goes in to the middle. The shot by Dunn, no good. Chicago with the ball to the left side wing. The 3 from Ball. Richards pulls it in. And Phoenix has possession. Easy money for KD inside.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
The kick out to Williams. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Durant on the attack. Shoots over Ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Bulls trail by 5. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Richards. Beal outside. Nifty move.
Just the threat of that shot, enough to get him airborne. Nice fake by Beal.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. He's off on the first.
At the line for Phoenix, Bradley Beal.
And the second free throw is good. Jones with the ball. Pass to Herder. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. No good on his first attempt of the game. Phoenix leading by 6. Here's Beal into the lane. He's off on the layup. Here's Collins, and he gets it to go. Collins has got 7 points.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Beal. Rebound by Terry. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. To the inside. Here's Collins. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 21.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Collins right side. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Outside Durant. Durant earning those 2 points.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Jones' shot is good. The Suns lead by 6. Pass to Richards. Collins with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. The shot by Terry, no good.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Count that one.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Oh, KD flying in to cap off the break.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Phoenix shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Down by 12. Just 3 on the clock. And White lays it in. White's got 9. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Suns on top, leading by 10. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Now Jones. Pass to O'Neal. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Shots blocked. And the Suns pushing it up now. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. The Suns lead by 12. Pass to Dunn. 3-pointer. Smith with the rebound. And here's Jones. Collins a screen. And stolen by Jones. And stolen by Jones. Dosunmu outside. The 3 is up. And again, Chicago, no good. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it. And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Jones. Back to O'Neal. And there's a whistle. That one goes on Royce O'Neal. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Giddey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle down low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
Pass to Dunn. O'Neal with it. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Back to Dunn. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for Phoenix, Dunn. 2 shots.
That one's no good. Bulls trail by 13. Stolen by Booker. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Buzelis. And Booker pulls it down. And so it's Phoenix with it. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Outside White. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
My goodness, how fast off his feet is Jalen Smith. That is spectacular.
Here's Dunn. And he stays with it. Outside Jones. Stolen by Giddey. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You know, so quick, so twitchy. Jalen Smith, go ahead.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Here comes the teachers. Get up out of your seats, everybody. Substitution for your Kevin Durant.
Here's Booker. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. For 3, Smith. He's off on that one. The Suns lead by 11. Booker off the bounce. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Chicago making a switch here.
Number 13, Kevin Huerter.
Vucevic with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's White. Tries again. Pass to Buzelis. Clock at 6. There's a screen. The Bulls need to get off a shot. It's stolen by Dunn. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker no good. The Bulls trail by 11. And it's Herter penetrating. Oh, denied by Durant. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Phoenix on D. The biggest lead of the game, 15. Points. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Buzelis.
Well, the reach of Kevin Durant is a big part of what allows him to be a defender at the highest level.
No luck on that one. Giddey with a defensive effort. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Driving inside. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Pass to Dunn. From outside the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Here's White. Here's Buzelis. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And as we're starting to see more of Buzelis, his coaches want more of that. Just impacting the glass.
Chicago with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Back to Vucevic. Fires the three. Rebounded by Dunn. And Phoenix has possession. They lead by 7. Pass to Richards. Vucevic with a steal.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Three-pointer, Beal. That one is off. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. White. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Shooting for Chicago.
White hits them both. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Here's Durant. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up missing both free throws. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's Herter. Phoenix grabs the miss. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Here's Dunn. Phoenix no good that time either. So Phoenix wins it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end, Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it's Washington. Poole with the ball. They set a pick. Basket's good. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now here's Coulibaly. Poole left side. Shoots over Curry. Poole's shot is off. Golden State with the ball. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense, we have to talk and we have to know where he is. Expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. To the middle. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
You know if you're open, Stephen Curry has that team-first mentality. He will find you.
Poole's got room. The rebound by Moody. Pass to Butler. To the paint. Here's Green. Sarr pulls it in.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And that one's good. Middleton.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. They trail by 3. Moody, good.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And here's Poole. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Lets the 3 fly. Washington again can't hit.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Coulibaly. The Wizards with another miss. Pass to Green. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Wizards with a lead. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. The rebound by Moody. Here's Golden State. And here is Green. Guarded by Poole. Here's Butler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
Boy, with his power and explosiveness, when Butler gets inside, it's typically a bucket, a trip to the line, or sometimes worse, both.
Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good. That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Boy, you get Steph Curry rolling downhill in the open floor. He can finish off a break with such style.
Poole shot is off.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
That's the mindset Middleton has to have. Be active and keep moving. Never let the defense get comfortable.
A nice shot by Butler.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And Washington making a change here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:49 left in the opening quarter. Here's Poole. Ooh, basket interference.
Checking in for the Wizards, number 9.
The Warriors leading. There's 1:34 left in the first quarter here. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Pass to Carrington. The Wizards with another miss. The Warriors lead by 4. Down low. Out to Hield. On the wing, Payton. To the inside. Jackson Davis.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Jackson Davis with the bucket.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Poole with the ball. Payton covering. Here's Bay. And he makes it.
Assistant Jordan Poole.
Here's Hield. He's scoreless. Here's Jackson Davis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Warriors.
And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Well, it's just outstanding distribution from Marcus Smart, keeping his eyes peeled in order to find his guys in their spots.
Curry gets the bucket.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Carrington. Here's Champagny. Just 3 on the clock. That one is off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
The 3 from Curry. He drops it from range. Curry's got 9.
Boy, how fast is Stephen Curry's release on the catch. Wow.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Curry. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Curry. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Out to the wing. Pass to Gill. Knocked loose. Smart outside. Now here's Bay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Curry. No good, off the front rim. The Warriors lead by 9. Inside. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Gill. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gill's got his first 2 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The Wizards trail by 7. Here's Bay. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Deflected! Here's Sarr. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Right side, Green. Pass to Podziemski. On the wing, Curry. And here is Green. The 3. Counted from distance. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you can see the hard work that Draymond Green has put in to make himself a more consistent shooter.
To the middle. Here's Sarr. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
The officials were right on top of that one.
No good on that one. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package. Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks, too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The 3 from Curry. The Wizards trail by 4. Poole for 3. Look at Poole showing the range.
His 3-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Green for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Sarr. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. It's stolen by Green. Oh, Butler, what a dunk!
You love Jimmy Butler playing above the rim. That's a statement dunk right there.
For 3, George. And he stays with it. Poole outside. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebounded by Green.
No one near him on that one. And I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
From the arc. Wow, Poole up the floor in the blink of an eye.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now here's Poole. Give him 8 points now. .116 left in the second quarter. Sarr misses. Outside Butler. Curry from deep 3-point land. And the Warriors miss again. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Now the Warriors with it. Back to Green. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
And the Warriors making a switch here. And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
Pass to Sarr. Shot clock at 6. Back to George. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Green. Here's Moody. He's off on that one. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Warriors ahead. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Warriors leading. Now Curry can't get it to drop. Middleton outside. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Sarr for the lead. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Now here's Curry to the inside. Outside Moody. There's the triple. It's rebounded by George. Poole left side. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And here's Curry for 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Butler can't get it to go.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team to win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. George outside. To the paint. Intercepted! Pass to Curry. It's deflected.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Converting through contact. That's a shifty move by Poole.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside, Green fires the three. Oh, some solid defense from Poole. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
For his size, Sarr has impressive mobility, and that's a pretty fluid drive.
Pass to Podziemski. Curry from deep three-point land. And the Warriors miss again. The Wizards with a lead. So many ups and downs in his career, Doris. You forget how young Jordan Poole is.
Well, think about opposite ends of the spectrum. Early on in his career, he goes down to the G League and then won a title all in a span of under 24 months. To me, he's still figuring out what works best for him, but the skill is undeniable.
And the Warriors miss again.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Green. Outside Curry. Now here's Podziemski. Here we go. One-on-one. Here's Sarr. Outside Coulibaly. Another shot. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant one foul.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Middleton.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. There's a screen. Shot from the wing. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Poole with the ball. Kicks it out to Middleton. Jacks up a three. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Warriors trail by 6. And here's Curry for 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And that one's good. Poole.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Washington making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Warriors now. They're scoreless since the first half. Poole work in the interior. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Down low. Out to Hield. 5 to shoot. Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
This, to me, is how Butler hurts you. The athleticism, the strength, the body control, draws the whistle, still finishes the play.
And that one misses. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's humble.
Oh! Butler punches it home!
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
Pass to Carrington. Poole outside. With the drive. Got a hand on it. It's Jackson Davis with a drive.
Washington foul. Corey Kispert. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Trace Jackson Davis.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Poole outside. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Podziemski. Hits the three-pointer. Podziemski's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And the shot goes in. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Payton. It's tipped.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's Washington. They lead by a bucket. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for Washington. Kispert's shot is good.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside heel. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws.
For a guy with the shot mechanics of Buddy Hield, you'd love to see him get to the free throw line more, but it's really not his game. He is just a dead-eye three-point shooter.
That one's off.
At the line for the Warriors, Buddy.
That one's no good. Wizards leading by 4. Pass to Smart. Pick by Holmes. Five on the clock. Kispert's shot is good.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's Looney. Outside Payton. Fires the three. Doesn't go for him.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Now the Wizards in transition. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Kuminga. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last. So both teams changing it up here. The three from Curry. Curry buries the triple.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. Here's Looney. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Substitution on the court.
Wizards leading by 4. Poole floating in for the slam. He's electric.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
The three from Curry. He buries it from 3.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Here's Poole. Looney grabs a miss. And the Warriors with possession here. It's a one-point game. Offensive rebound. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Looney. Outside Podziemski. Golden State needs to get off a shot to take the lead. Curry with it. Goes up again. And the layup is up and in. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
Georgia's shot is off. Here's Golden State. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Podziemski. George with a steal. Poole exploding to the rim. Curry with the block.
The tremendous defensive effort from Stephen Curry. Believe me, his teammates will hear about that tonight.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Poole outside. It's George on the wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Here's Curry. Butler on the wing. Curry. Gets the bucket. Curry's got 23.
You'll see the quickness of Stephen Curry, keeping defenders off balance even in the painted area.
To the paint. Here's Sarr. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
Back to Moody. Pass to Podziemski. Three-pointer. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3. He's got 26. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Middleton. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
And stolen by Middleton. In transition, here they come. Back to George. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Curry. Outside Podziemski. A deep 3. Oh, nails the triple.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
Right, it doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up. Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And so they foul intentionally. Golden State with the ball. 6-point lead. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
And a smart choice right there. You can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. No luck on that one. And an intentional foul right there.
At the line for 2, Draymond Green.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so it's Golden State winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day,